Look, I'm not going to go into that, Martin. I'm clearly very passionate about Plymouth. I came into politics because I was tired of career politicians, and I want to actually deliver stuff for Plymouth. So, no. I'm answering the question.
To be personal.
I'm answering the question, Martin, as you've asked me to. So when people come into politics, I think, for different reasons to that, then I do find my passion for Plymouth and delivering stuff for people. Sometimes I get carried away with it. I regret it, engaging in these things.
Do you regret tweeting that?
No, not at all, because it's a tweet. It's not a big deal. But I do not apologise for being passionate about delivering change to people in Plymouth.
But I mean, arguably, most of your colleagues and most of the Labour benches are career politicians. So what I'm struggling to comprehend is why you've reached a stage where you won't engage face to face in a discussion with this particular MP.
Well, I think, myself and Gary Streeter have the same view on this. Gary's been
for
22 years. I think I'm not going to go into that on TV, but I know it's interesting for you.
It's very unusual.
Well, I don't think it is that unusual, actually. If you look over the other cities in the country,
isn't the risk,
it's really not a big deal.
Isn't the risk, though, this overshadows all the serious issues facing the city?
I don't think it is, Martin, because these serious issues we're beginning to make real progress on. So, for example, if you take this Type 26 campaign, if I can achieve that and get the frigates based in Plymouth, that is going to fundamentally shift the dial and what the Royal Navy's presence is in Plymouth.
If we just look at that, I mean, that sparked the Twitter round this week. This is a long-standing demand for these ships, quite reasonably. Pretty much everybody in Plymouth will want those ships in. Now, you revive this during a local election campaign, presumably to associate it particularly with the Conservative Party.
No, it's got nothing to do with that.
So it's a complete coincidence.
It's a complete coincidence, the timing of it. And I've said from the beginning on this, it's not about, let me finish. It's not about Labour, it's not about the Tories, it's not about me, it's not about Luke Pollard. It is about delivering for the people of Plymouth.
You also claimed on Twitter that if he got involved with the campaign, the government might decide not to base the ships here. Are you suggesting that your government, your Prime Minister, your Defence Secretary would be as petty and vindictive not to award this hugely important thing to Plymouth because Luke Pollard said he thought it was a good idea?
It's really clear, if you go around constantly doing down Plymouth and what one side of the government has done to Plymouth over the years and saying what a bad place it is, that is going to affect the decision-making process. If you say that the Tories are ripping defence out of Plymouth, which they're not, there are challenges around it.
But you're fighting the government.
Then people, but I'm fighting the government to get new Type 26s here.
You're also fighting cuts that could effectively close
but they're not happening because we managed to lobby and get a modernising defence review. It's very simple, Martin. It's about delivering results for Plymouth. That's what this campaign is about. I'll campaign with anybody if they're committed to the cause and they're not in it for themselves or their party. I'm not in politics for myself. I'm in it to deliver for people in Plymouth, and that is what I'm going to do.